for the speaker, we are lucky to have a speaker today, Dr. Roger Zhou. So Dr. Zhou, who has won Agile Awards for person who has done the most to promote Agile in 2015. He also cultivated 1,000 Taiwan CSMs together with U Perform. Dr. Zhou also received his PhD in competitive dynamics. And he is also very actively involved in the Agile community, which is the Taiwan Agile tribe that's established in May 2018. It has over 5,000 active members. They have invited well-known speakers such as Mike Kong, Roman Pichler, Evelyn Tian, and Lucy Liu. And now I'm giving the time to Dr. Zhou for his interesting and very informative presentation. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you, Irene and Thomas, my good friends. Okay. Today we have a speech. We just want to share about how to create a systematic Agile community in Taiwan. Okay, I'm Roger. I'm a very enthusiastic organizer about Agile community in Taiwan. I organize Taiwan Agile tribe, which we have 5,000 members. And I want to share my experience to the international friends which attend this forum. And I'm from the Sun Yat-sen University MBA department, and I'm a PhD. And my expertise is about the competitive dynamics. If you want to join our international Agile community, just scan this WhatsApp QR code. And today we have a Q&A session, which it will exist about half an hour. So you just scan this QR code, then please check in. Let's check in together. You can use the Zoom chat link, the one in the link that is Slido Q&A, or scan by your phone. Let me scan it. Let's scan it together. Okay, and here, just check in. There are only 14 that check in. So let's check in together. Please key in your what country and city from. For example, I'm from Kaohsiung, Taiwan. So I will key in the Kaohsiung, Taiwan. Okay, please check in together. Okay, good. There are some friends from Thailand and Bangkok and Hualien, Taiwan, and any from Taipei, Taiwan, and Indiana. Anybody else? And much of the people from America, welcome. Okay, then if you have any question within the presentation, please key in your questions inside the Slido, and I will reply after the session. So just again, you can ask any question. For example, let's test. Irene, please test with me. This is a test question.
Sure.
Send. Okay, you see, test question. So if you have any question, don't worry, don't mind to interrupt me. Just key in it in the Slido, and I will reply your question after my presentation. Then if after I have replied the question, I will check it. Then it will disappear. Irene, 你是你的。
Yeah, so for those who join from the mobile device, there's a session on the top bar. It says Q&A. That's where you would type your question.
Okay, so I will start my presentation. Thank you. So today we have a very good topic about the Agile community and how to engage it in a very effective way. So we have a benchmarking community, which is the Taiwan Agile tribe. In this Agile tribe, there are about 3,500 members in the community, and if we include the sub-community, there are at least 5,000, and the sub-community is about 19 sub-communities. And here are the last year TAT annual events. We have invited a lot of famous and progressive speakers, such as famous PO writer, the Roman Pichler, and the first Scrum Alliance Chinese chair, the Evelyn Tian, and the first CTC in China, Lucy, and the first CST, PST in Taiwan, Tony Lee, and at the very first beginning, the pioneer CST, the Bill Lee, and the famous people like in Taiwan, like Evelyn and our Thomas, and also the Hermes. And because this community is so big, and this is big enough that we can invite any famous people. So the MICOM is the world's most influential Agile practitioner. He come to our community and take a very good speech for us. And Roman Pichler is a very famous PO writer in the world, even though he's a Germanian. And in this community, there are a lot of topics. We call it sub-communities. So you can see in the middle, this is the big community, the TAT, and the one that in the circle, some are big and some are small. That means the size of the sub-community. And there are about 19 sub-communities. And below here, you can see these are the sub-communities leaders, and they are also the volunteers. Even me, I am also the volunteer of this community. So not only the Agile tribe have the activities, but also the sub-community, they have also their activities. So you can see this is the activities at June. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just on 1 month, June, and July, also 10 activities. Then August, 8 activities. So if you join the Agile tribe community, you can join these events for free. Per month, you can join at least 8 events and above. And you were curious how I accomplish it, because I am a Scrum trainer. So I use the empiricism, the theory of empiricism, which is the 3 pillars of empiricism. And what does it mean? There are 3 pillars. The first is transparency. We make things transparent, or let the members see what we are doing. And our increment is our events. We invite famous speakers to do a speech. And the second one is inspection. The members will feedback their comment to us. They want to invite others speaker, then we will invite for him or for her. This is a kind of inspection. Then adaptation. We just adjust our plan or adjust our speech. So with the theory of the empiricism, we do it very well. And to distinguish what technique we are using, please see the upper right corner. You can see I mark it as transparency inspection, and adaptation. So in every page, there is a mark of TIA at the right corner. So you can see what technique is this method. And the transparent and the three pillars are the transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Just like a table with 3 feet, so it will have a very stable balance. And the first very important first thing is we need to position the community. What is the position of the community? We should always know about what topics are the TA interested in. Who are the TAs? Our member. Our member is 5,000, but I have separated into 2 groups. The first group is the Scrum Foundation, which composed of 500 members groups. And the second one is Advanced Agile Practitioner, which is also 500. And we need to separate it because if we mix the expert and the beginners, how can they discuss? So if we divide it into 2, one half is a Scrum basic learner. They can discuss each other, even though their questions are funny. That's okay. And in the advanced Agile practitioner, they can discuss that things that is deep to the Agile. So they always can look for the answer. So in the first step, we need to position our community. So I position it as 2. First one is the basic learner, and the second one is advanced learner. Then we need to take a very good name. In the beginning, our Agile tribe is not as this. Our Agile tribe's name is Agile Study Group. It's so common. So we want to make a very good and very famous name. So we just benchmarking the Spotify. If you are familiar with Agile, you will also are familiar with Spotify. It's like a company that doing the Apple Music or the KKBox. And in Spotify, you can see this is the bifunctional, which is called chapter. And this is by the cross-functional PO. These are the development team. So this is cross-functional. In Spotify, it is called squad. And if anyone that is interested in specific topic, we call it guild. And the tribe, which means a satellite, it is composed of the cross-functional and functional team. So in Taiwan Agile tribe, because there are so many sub-communities, so it's just like a tribe. So it's a very good name. And we need to create a very good picture. So you can see this is the shape of Taiwan, and this is the feather. Feather that means wings. So Taiwan can fly. So and each feather means there are different topics that you can learn in the community. So this means our sub-communities. Some are big and some are small, but they have diversity, different colors. And you will ask, and what is our target group? I have a simple statistic. In our tribe, there are 3,500 members, which is exclude the sub-communities. And this 3,500, there are 35% is about the Agile beginners, and the 30 about the advanced learner, the Agile practitioner. And the one that we hold the certificate CSM is about 20%. And the PMI ACP, this is more hard than CSM, is about 10%, and the others 5%. And maybe some members has a double category. but I divided it into a main category. So I know the background of our target. So I can design for our speaker invitation and also the topic design. And we always have a fixed date of gathering. And this date is very specific. For example, we, the Agile tribe, you can see our number is 33, Agile tribe. Hi, Irene.
Yes.
Can you guess what's the meaning of 33?
This 33. Oh, is it because the Scrum value, the 3 I don't know.
Yeah. Let me have a hint for you. You can see 3 is Wednesday. So the first 3 means.
So it's like the third day of the week. Is that right?
Wow, that's good. The first 3 means the third week. So this is the first week, second week, and this is the third week. And the second 3 is Wednesday. So our Agile tribe is 3. That means every month at the third week of the Wednesday, we have a fixed gathering. So the member does not always check when is your event. They just always fix it in their calendar. So no one need to remind it. Okay, and we have a lot of study groups. So you can see this is 1-2 statistic. That means at the first week and Tuesday, there is a statistic study group. Then 1-4 EMBA, 2-2 MB culture, 2-4 ABM, 2-5 negotiation, 谈判社, and 3-2 entrepreneurs, and 3-4 competitive. So in the when you are engaging very effective study group, you need to let your members know when is your fixed gathering. So if we have a recurrence gathering like this, because we always are interacting with each other, so we need a fixed date. And also the time is from 9 o'clock now to 10:30, about 90 minutes. And 90 minutes, about 1 hour is speaker presentation, and half hour is for Q&A session, because everyone will ask questions. Excuse me, I open my clock. I want to control the time. Okay, now it's 9:25. Okay, and at the middle of the session, which is 10 o'clock, we will have a group photo. Now, group photo is very important. This is some things that of ceremony. Yeah, ceremony. Ceremony, that means every religion has a ceremony. When we have a Zoom gathering, we always need ceremony like this. It's like we are taking the group photo to let everyone know we are gathering together. And this is our souvenir. And you can see at the upper corner, I am the host, and the other one is the speaker. And how many join these Zoom events? I just count for you. In each frame is about 50%. 50% person. For example, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is one frame. So one frame is 50%. Then 2 frames, 3 frames, and 4 frames. There are 200% in this study group that participate. And at the beginning, if you want to engage a very good community, just invite the most famous and the most progressive speaker. you will attract a lot of members to join your community or join your study group. So we invite the Roman Pitcher, the first PST in Taiwan, Tony Lee, and also the superstar Thomas Lee. Okay. Yeah. Then the second step is the speaker invitation and how to invite the speaker. To invite the speaker, you need to determine what the subject your community wants. Very easy. Just take a simple vote for them. So even they can vote 2 or 3, but if you finish voting, then you will know what is the members, what are the members like. So use this subject to invite your speakers. Then, because you cannot invite it very well, there are 12 months. So you need to invite 12 speakers. So if you have invite some, so please put it in the poster. So you can see there are some blank spots. So after you have invited at least 6, 1/2, so you can make a banner like this, brochure like this. Okay, so if I am a speaker, I can choose the blank spot very easily. 待确, that means to be defined, to be defined. So they just choose it, the blank spot. And the date is always fixed, which is 3/3, every 3rd week, Wednesday. Then you need to interview the speaker because we want to write the topic introduction. And this is very important because most of speakers, he will think this is very difficult. So if you invite him, can you write a simple introduction for us about your speech? He will say, yes, I will give you next week. Then he will delay until 1 month. So I always concur this defect. How? I just invite it with him, then talk with him, maybe by Zoom or by phone or by typing, word typing. I just ask him, can you tell me what is your speech? What are the key items that you want to deliver to us? Can you say something? Okay, so a very simple interview, about 5 minutes. Then I can write a 100-word summary for him, like this. Very easy. Then the speaker get this 100-word introduction. He said, "Wow, this is good, but there are some mistakes. Can I modify?" I said, "Of course, welcome. This is for you." Then he will modify it very happily. Then I will finish this 100-word introduction within 1 hour. But if I didn't do it in a very simple way, the speaker will think it as a very hard task. Maybe it will delay until 1 month. So this is a very good technique. Then after you have collect this topic and a 100-word introduction, then you can make a very good brochure, very professional brochure. And how do we do it? Then I will ask the speaker about the image photo. Some speaker, he will think I need to have a professional photo. No need. I just ask him to put me inside to invite me to his Facebook. Facebook is the social media that we always use in Taiwan, but in the other country, maybe in China they use Weibo, and in the other country they use Twitter, but in Taiwan we use Facebook. So I just invite him to add me as his friend in the Facebook, and then I will choose for him. So you can see this is a very leisure photo, 生活照. Okay, so if you want to have a very professional look photo, you need to remove the background. So if I remove the background, you can see, wow, the effect is so good, so professional. So the speaker don't need to have a professional photo. Just choose from his Facebook and remove the background, and we will have a very outstanding photo. Then we will make a magic. We have the topic, we have the date, we have the photo, we have a 100-word summary. Then we will do the brochure design. And this brochure design is designed by the professional designer at the very first time. But he designed it as a PowerPoint template. Why PowerPoint? Because our committee member, 干部, cadre, are always volunteer. They even don't have the expertise of design. So we need to make a very good template for them. So this is the template. We call it 小清新. A while ago, Irene said me, 小清新 is fresh. Fresh, that means the elements are very simple. So it looks so simple and professional. So in 小清新, the 6 elements, let me count for you. The first one is the community logo, which is the TAT. The second is the subject. Third is the date, but the date is very easy. It is always at the Wednesday of the 3rd week and at 9 p.m. Then the photo, which is the background removed, and also the title and the 100 summary. So it composed of professional brochure. So our volunteers make a lot of DM by themselves. It is created by PowerPoint. It looks like this. Okay, so you can see every brochure is professional, right? And it is created by a volunteer with a PowerPoint, and each information of the speaker is very simple. Don't make it complex. So simple, in Agile principle, simplicity is the best. So this is the meaning of simplicity. Then the second step, important for community engaging, is member recruitment. This is very important. For example, at the beginning, our member is about 100. It is difficult to recruit the members because your members are few. So you are difficult to invite the famous speaker. So we always make our member as big as possible. Please recruit it as much as you can. If you have 100 members and the attendance at the event is 10%, only 10 will join the activity. If you have 1,000 members, then 10% will join your activity. Then you have 100%. If you have 3,000 members, then 10% will attend. Then you have 300 participants. So the member is the power of the community. This is very important. Then after we have a very big population, so we can invite the famous speaker because they want to attract a lot of audience. Then our community has 3,000 audience. So this is a very good, Irene Choma, a very good power to deal with the speaker.
Like bargaining power, I guess.
Okay, good. Okay. So we always post this brochure to our sister communities. The sister communities is the other study group, but they have different positioning and target TA. So you can see we are TAT 3,000 members, and we posted to the Run Statistics community 3,000, and the Case Study Club 500, the EMBA 1,000, ABM is 500, and the Competitive Dynamic Club is 2,000. So if we post the poster to their community, they also can post their poster to our community. So we have a very good relations. And let me show you what's the feeling of less participants and the more participants. For example, your community has only 100 members. Then 10% will attend. Maybe 90% were busy, and only 10% will attend. So your attendance is like one at the left. Only 12 attend. So if I am the speaker, I will feel sad. And I'm not good, or no attractiveness. In another way, if I am a speaker and I have a participants that is 272, I will glad and happy, and I will speak a lot as possible, because this is very good. There are many participants that listen to my speech. So the feeling of both is very different. So you need to make your community as big as possible. So the member of the community is always your power. And this is our community. So that is linked to join the community. And our community is in the line group, because in Taiwan, we always use the line group. Maybe in Singapore, you use the WhatsApp. And in America, WhatsApp, and Japan use the Facebook, and the others use the, and China use the WeChat. But in Taiwan, you use the line group. And let me show you our line community. Let me search tree. Okay, you can see this is our big community, which is composed of 2,300 people. Then this is the Scrum Basic community, 500, and the Agile practitioner, 500. So it composed of 3,500. And there are a lot of information inside. Yeah, okay. And our sub-community, it always begins with AG. So I key in AG. So you can see AG 19, 164, AG 1, 285, AG 2, AG 9, AG 17, 499. So there are a lot of people in the sub-communities. So this is what I mean. The member is the community's power. So if you want to join our community, just scan this QR code. And there needs a password. The password is TAT, and you need a reference, Roger. Just tell them Roger, so they will permit your attendance. This is a very good community, and in this community you can join 10 events for free for every month. If you are PMP, you can renew your PDU. If you are CSM, you can renew your SEU for free. So this is a very good community, and each speaker is very famous or progressive. Then the most important is the one that we post in the community will refresh always. So we need to create a community website. So in our community, I create it by the Google site. Google site. Okay. Our community is TAT. Okay, here are the first one. So this is our community. Okay, so this is the fundamental Scrum, advanced Agile, and the big tribe, Taiwan Agile tribe. And there are a lot of sub-communities. Okay, these are sub-communities. And I'm the Scrum Master of this Agile tribe. And this is the sub-community. And this is the sub-community leader. If you want to join the sub-community, just click here. The sub-community leader. There are a lot of sub-community. Let me name it. The Agile Scrum, the Lean Production, the DevOps, the Less, Big Scale Scrum, the Safe, the PO, the SM Scrum Master, the Business Analyst, and the Agile Procurement, and Agile HR, Agile Coaching, Agile and Scrum Clinic, Agile UI Designer, Agile Communication, Agile Show. There are some interviews. Okay, so how do you join the community? For example, you want to join this one, you just click here. Okay, then it will open the line here. Okay, so this is AG1, Agile Scrum Framework. Okay, okay, so you always you need to create a very good website, and this is website is from Google site, and you know Google site is free, free tool. Everyone can use it. So our website is free, and we just invite the volunteer to create for us. So there is no expense. So this one is very important. Create your community website so that everyone can search your community. So search by Google or Baidu. Then if your community goes bigger and bigger, you can create, you can invite the best speaker. And the third step is event registration. We always post our brochure to the other communities. This is sister communities, and at the center is our TAT. So the population is not only 5,000. The population maybe it is 10,000 and more, 10,000 and more. And this is not Facebook. This is Line group. The Line group is very strict. Because every member in the line needs to register his real name, real occupation, and real data. So in line group, 10,000 population, it's very, very big. But for FB, everyone can push the thumbs up. So maybe FB 100,000 is less than line 10,000. Because these are real people, and we need to make event registration form just like this. If you enroll this speech, you have filled the form. So this is the registration form, and the payment is always free. Why? Because the speaker is free. We have no hourly payment for the speaker. Even our speaker is very famous, like Mike Kong. He's the most influential Agile person in the world. But in our invitation, we have no pay to him, no hourly pay to him. So you join our activity just for free. And why we are doing this? Because we want to spread the Agile knowledge to everyone. That's our mission. That's are the things we want to do. And after the registration, the one that enroll the enrollment, he can see his name in the name list. Why? Because if we don't show this name list, maybe they have failed at the enrollment. So this transparency will let the one that joined know that he have succeeded enroll the activity. And he will put his question before the session. Then the speaker can see, wow, these are the questions. Then he will prepare. And this is another technique that if you have an important message for the community, for example, for yearly gathering, the Christmas, we want to have a Christmas party. So in the line group, we will have an in-group chain game. In-group chain game. In Chinese, we call it 接龙游戏. 接龙游戏 is everyone write his name, then post. The first one post it as number 1. Then the second post it, third post it. So before we invite the in-chain game, we'll invite some people that is very active. We call it goose. The wild goose. The wild goose is very active. Then we'll invite some members that is very active. Then after its enrollment, we will post this, name this to the public. Then the public says, wow, there are 10 that have been joined this activity. Then there will be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But if you post the activity, no one joined, so everyone is hesitate to think, am I want to join this activity? He will hesitate. So before the enrollment, we will invite some wild geese to list the name list. So this is the usage of the in-group chain game. And the in-group chain game is for some important message, because our line group is so big. So if 100 person want to enroll, we use the in-group chain, then this post will post 100 times. Now there's a lot of disturbance. So we don't use in-group chain game, but we use the Excel name list. That is better. And another technique, we always promote our activity. We use the upper limit of applicants. In Zoom, we don't have the limit of number of the participants, because the Zoom is 100 seats. And at this Zoom conference, we can at least have 500 people to join in this Zoom chat. But in activity promotion, we always make it step by step, a little bit. So in the first step, we just tell the public, we have only 50 seats. Please join us up as soon as possible. Then after the 50 seats has been fulfilled, then we will release another 10. Then the community will enroll as SEP. Then another 10 release 70, then 10 release 80, 10 release 90, 10 release then 100. So limit is the magic word, upper limit of the applicants. So you can gradually open up the seats until all 100 seats are taken. And for the member, we have for the members of the community, we have the requirement. We request them to attend the activity. They cannot attend each activity, but at least for every 3 activity, they must attend once. If they do not attend, then they will be kicked off out of the community. Why? Because they did not pay any money to us. And the second one, we invite very famous speaker. They don't get any hourly pay. And the community members, the cadre, they are all volunteers. They are doing good things for everybody, but the members do nothing for the community and do not attend the activity. So we don't welcome this kind of member. So if we have discovered someone that is do not join the activity, we will remove him outside of our community. So this is a very important request. But you will say, wow, your member will against with your policy. But no, our members doesn't never complain about this policy. At opposite, they always invite his friend to join our community. So that means our policy is right. And next one is event in progress. That is the activity. For example, the speech like this, Zoom speech. This is step 4. In the beginning, we should have a pre-test with the speaker. This is my count. In Taiwan's 9 o'clock, at America is about 6 o'clock at the morning. And we have pre-test it before half an hour. So we test it at 8 o'clock. But in my count's home, it is 5:30 in the morning. So this is some professional presence of the speaker. It's a very good Scrum missionary. And if some members can join our activities, then he can see the video. We will record the video and put it at the YouTube, and they can search this YouTube in our community. It is like this. Here is a video. This is our organizational assets, which is OPA. Okay, so you can see these are YouTubes. So if the member cannot join the activity, they can see the video. For example, for this one. 好，大家晚安，大家好。
这些问题，因为我们在 VUCA 的时代，所以一些问题每天都在面临，我们每天都在解决这些问题，因为问题都是及时的出现。所以以现在来讲，COVID-19 这个。
So you can see all the videos that we have before. And our Agile tribe is 2 years old. So there are about 24 videos at all. And these videos are free for our members. So videos are available on the community website for members. Then when it reaches the 10 o'clock, we will take a group photo. Just like what I'm saying, it is a means of ceremony. That means we have attended the activity. So this is from my count. My count, you can see every frame is 50%. How many person attend? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, and 600. 600 person attend the Zoom, and the maximum rate of the Zoom is 500. So for this activity, I expand the Zoom user to 1,000 people. And at the same time, the China community, there are also 700 person that attends this activity. So we have 1,300 person that join this activity. This is the biggest gathering in our TAT Zoom activity. I think this is a very good record. But for the common speaker, maybe about 200 to 300. And if the audience has the question, they just put their question in the Slido. Then there is an interaction with the speaker and the audience. And this is the Slido. Let me see how many Slido question has been questioned. Wow, there's a lot of questions. There are 4 questions. So if you have any question, please bring us many questions for me. I will happy to reply your question. So this is Slido Q&A. Then after the activity, we will upload the Zoom record to the YouTube and set it as private. So only our member can see, the outside member cannot search. Then after the activity finish, we'll announce the next event. And the next event is like this. And this is the whole year. For example, this is here. And the next event is this topic. And this is for next month. And the date is after the activity. For example, today's activity is January 12th. Then at the January 13th, we will publish this message to all the community to let them book their calendars. And the last step is the most important, the community activation. If you don't have this step, your community is only a very short life cycle, or your community is a common community. So you need to make it activate. The first one, you need a group to engage this community. We call it community member, community members, committee members, and also cadre. Cadre means some community members that can do volunteer things for the community. They don't have salary. They just sacrifice themselves with their time and their effort. Then they serve everybody for his happiness. So this is Teacher Roger, which is me. Then the four function. This is the membership management team, and the promotion team, and the Facebook, and the MIS, and the two sub-community leader, which is vice president. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 11 cadre. So in the community, there are 3,000 people, but only 11 cadre. You will ask, where does this cadre come? Very easy. We have a community composed of 3,000 members. We just ask them who want to be the cadre to serve the people. So there will very many volunteers. So the most important is the community leader. Then we need to establish the sub-community under the community. Why we need to establish the sub-community? Because in 3,000 people, there are so many people that is join the Agile community, but they have diversity. Some like SM, some like PO, some like the marketing. So we need to establish the sub-communities. So you can see these are the sub-community leaders. These leaders are also volunteer. Then they come from this community, and they will establish also the 12 activities in 1 year. So at now we have 19 sub-communities, but only active is only 12. But if 12, we can make about 100 activities and more within 1 year. So you can see the one that is so-called, some are big, some are small, because this is the size of sub-communities. And what are topics that our TA interested? Some, this two is our fundamental community, the Scrum Basic, and the Agile Advanced. So some like the SM, PO, and some like SM, some like Kanban, some like coaching, some like less, some like business analysis, some like clinic, some like Agile HR, and some like communication. So these are the topics of the sub-communities. So the sub-community leaders, they just volunteer. I want the SM. So he will establish the SN sub-community. Some like Kanban, then he will establish the Kanban sub-communities. So you can see there are a lot of line groups. The AG2, the Kanban, the AG19, AAA, the AG3, DevOps, the AG9, Business Analyst, the AG17 community. So you can see some are 500 and some are less than 100. That's good because the members just choose the topic they want. And the same, they no need to pay any fee or any money. They just need to attend our activity. So there is strategy of the membership boosting. In the first one, we have a Scrum community for 500 people, which is the beginner. Then we add the Agile advanced learner, which is boosted to the 1,000. Then after that, we make the big community, the TAT 3,000. And we include the sub-community, it will make it above 5,000. And the bigger always makes the biggest. The bigger community can invite the most famous speaker. So Micron is the world's most influential people in the Agile world. So he comes to our Agile community and he make a good speech. And he don't have any hour pay. His hourly pay is 0. But if you attend his others conference, maybe attend his CSM class, you need to pay a very expensive fee. But in here, it is for free. So this community is a very good platform to spread our knowledge, to spread the Agile knowledge to the Taiwan world. So conclusions. What's the core steps of engaging the good Agile community? The first one, we need a good community position. And the second one, you need to invite the famous or progressive speaker so you can attract as more members as possible. Then recruit the members, as many as possible. The first one is 100, and the second target is 500, then 1,000, then 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So for my vision, I want to make our Agile tribe double for next year. So for this year is 3,000, exclude the sub-community. So next year target, we make it 6,000. And the next year, we make it 10,000 because members are the power of community. And the fourth is event in progress. You just make a lot of events or activity. So at the year 121, last year, you can guess how many activities at all with the whole year. Can you guess? We just key in our Zoom chat. For example, you guess it is about 50. You just key in 50. Okay, please key in, please guess. Everyone guess. In the whole year, how many activities total in our Agile tribe community? 29. Wow, Jason, thank you. Yeah, the first one. You are the wild geese. Okay, everybody guess. Wow, any guess it is 100. Next. 63. Wow, Eric. Next. 120. Wow. Next. Hongjun is very near. Let me show you the correct answer. Here are the activity of our last year, which is 2021. So you can see here are all the sub-communities, the AG9, and it is prioritized by its activity. So the whole activities are 130, and some are 0 because they are not active. Even they have no sub-community leaders. But in the whole, there is 113. And plus the Agile tribe, we have 12 activities, 12 activities in 1 year. So in the whole year, we have 142. So this is a very energetic community. Then in the last one is the community activation. Okay, above is my presentation. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Zhou. Does anyone have question that's not posted on the Slido yet?
Wow, Irene, someone said we will take a group photo at 10 o'clock. So we will take the photo group now. Okay, let me interrupt you. Okay, let me invite everybody to open your webcam. Many of the friends come from America. Thank you very much.
If you can, please turn on your camera so we can take a photos with you.
Okay, please open your webcam. Wow. Hi, Robert. Many friends from America. Let's take a photo. And can you, let's take 2 pictures. One is with no hand sign and one with hand sign. Okay. The first one is formal photo group. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I put it in our community. Okay. We have the second one, which with your hand sign. Please encourage me with your hand sign. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. Another hand sign. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. Thank you. So back to our Q&A session. Thanks for your reminder. Okay. So this is test question. I click it. So if you have any question, please type it in your phone. You just scan the QR code. Then I will reply for you. And at the beginning, I want to invite some friends from America, or you are not in Taiwan. Please have a simple introduction because we always welcome you. Okay. Let me shut down the Slido. Then we'll go back later. Hi, Jason. Can you introduce yourself?
Are you talking to me?
Hi, say something about yours. Okay.
Say something about myself?
Yes.
Okay. Something personal about myself, or something about my job? About what?
That's very anything is good because we just want to have a check-in to introduce the foreign friends for our Taiwan because there are so many Taiwan audience today. So we want to welcome you.
I'm a foreigner, and one of my special skills is that I can ride a horse.
Wow. Yes.
My daughter is taking some horse riding lessons as well, and she's only 8 years old.
Wow, very impressive. Where does she live?
Well, we used to live in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay. That's near where I grew up. I grew up in Missouri.
And we're in Taiwan.
Okay, you're learning to ride a horse in Taiwan?
Well, actually, so not right now. I guess she learned to ride the horse in the past.
Wow, that's cool. That's fun when you're a little scary.
Yeah, but we did actually. So, but we went to one of the place where they have some like animal riding. So she did one in the holiday, just for photos. That's a little different, but yeah, that was fun.
Cool.
OK， Irene， 您可以帮忙点一下吗？那些外国人你看到的啊。
So actually, George has a question. Can we? He wants to know if we can give out the recorded speech.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Then how do they receive it? I guess that's the next question.
Because I have the mail, because I have the reminder mail today. So I just mail. If you have registered our form, then I will have your mail. I will give you the YouTube and also my Prezi. My presentation is made of Prezi. Yeah. Robert, can you have introduction for yourself, because you are the first one that checked in at the very beginning.
We just check in after we get up, so no problem. Thank you for your presentation. Very interesting to us. We lived in Taiwan for many years, up until 2015, and came back to the United States. We now live in Texas, and we still have contact with friends in Taiwan, and also because we did some of our work was in Malaysia, Singapore. In those areas, we have contact and have done some Zoom meetings with them. So that part of your presentation was very interesting to me.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for your joining for us. Okay.
Thank you for the invitation.
And next one is who want to have an introduction? Vika, George Maysoud. Hi, George.
Hi.
Hi, can you have an introduction?
To be honest, I joined late and I would love to have a complete follow-up in your conversation. So it would be nice if you can send us a recorded speech so we can further communicate with you in the future to include Middle East region in our area.
Okay, that's fine. Where are you from?
United Arab Emirates, Dubai.
Wow, Dubai, you are a PhD, right? You are friends of Vicky. Thank you very much. What time is yours now?
Sorry, again, I can't follow you.
What is your time now? Time
Now is something like 6:30 or 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
We are 4-hour difference with Taiwan.
Wow, that's good. Thank you for your attendance. I will mail the YouTube to you, and also to my presentation that is made of Brazil.
My pleasure to be with you always for this successful and useful type of events.
Okay, thank you. And who want to have an introduction next? Okay, if there is no one to have an introduction, so let me go back to the Slido Q&A. So there are 3 questions. If you have any question, please put it in the Slido. So first one is, but do they have any quality issue in these communities? For example, if in Facebook community, sometimes it will cause some arguments between members. I didn't encounter because the community is composed of members that they want to learn. So there is no any arguments between the members. And the role of the community is we don't discuss politics, and we don't 人身攻击。Irene 人身攻击。
Like a personal attack, more like verbally?
Yes, we don't make personal attacks. That is prohibited. So if someone that make personal attack, then he will move out of community. But in Taiwan community, everyone is very friendly. So I think we don't encounter this problem. And our community is 2 years old. We didn't we didn't encounter it. And from this question, I love this technique to make the introduction so efficient and so and also can get the speaker feedback for refining it. Thank you. In the beginning, how do you invite members to join the group and how to make it grow? Wow, that's a good question. For a very long time, our community is about 100%, about half year. So we cannot invite a famous speaker because we have only 100. But we didn't stop to make the activity. Every 2 weeks, we have one activity. That is very, I think it's very, very high capacity. And the speaker are our membership, our members. So it does not attract more members. So after I become this community Scrum Master, I divided this community into 2 because 100 members. There are some advanced learner and there are some beginners. So I divided into 2. One is beginner and one is advanced. So this group grows very fast because the position is very clear. Then they grow until 1,000 within 3 months. So the position is very important. Then after they grow to the 1,000, we start to invite the famous speaker. That is our change, dramatic. But in the before, it is very hard because the member is only few, less than 100. But if your member reach 1,000, wow, that's good. The community will come bigger. Then you will invite famous speaker. Then your community will come bigger and bigger. So the community grow up is naturally. Yeah, that's my answer. So, do you have any question? 好 ，Irene， 那时间也差不多了，还剩5分钟，那再请你收尾一下。
Well, thank you everyone for being here today and all the questions and great feedback. And if you have any more questions, you have our contact, please reach out and we will send you the recording and the presentation. It will be actually coming from Dr. Joe directly. And we look forward to seeing you in the next event and have a great night or a great day, whichever part of the world you are right now. Thank you, everyone.
Please wait. I will give my presentation to everybody. Please wait for me.
Yeah, thanks, everyone. See you.
Yeah, please wait. I give my presentation to everybody.
Oh, right now?
Yes, now. I put it at the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay. Don't have to wait for the email. That's even better.
This one. Okay, this is my presentation. This is a very good PowerPoint. Very good. You link, copy. Okay. I put it in the Zoom chat. Okay, please copy it. After you have copied, we will dismiss.
So just to confirm, Dr. Joe, so the recording link will come later, right? Because you need to save this recording first.
Yes, I will mail to the participants.
Okay. So that will come later.
Thomas 还在吗 ？Thomas
I'm here.
啊，你是主办人，当然要说几句话收尾一下。
Hi everyone. Yeah, nice to meet you, everyone. From somewhere, especially from States. Yeah, happy to see you guys. Yeah, and wish you enjoy the day. The presentation from Dr. Roger. Yeah, and it's a pleasure to have all of you here. Yeah, and to share the Agile practice about in any kind of formats. Yeah. Thanks again. Yeah.
Very thank you to Thomas. He sponsored this presentation today.
So I think that's call end of the day. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Annie, bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Jason.